Shalom, Israel, Shalom. First, giving our honor and praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Bashem, Shai. The word ugly knows Yahweh is God. The word knows Yahweh Shai as Jesus. Hamashiach will be to Christ. And I'm back at you with another soldier salutation. And this verse of scriptures of the day. Ready, set, go. First scripture is coming from the book of St. Luke, chapter 21, and verse 34. And take heed to yourself, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day cometh upon you unawares. And this is Yahweh coming to the disciples, letting them know, hey, beware lest that day come before you and you're not prepared for it, right? For as a snare shall it come on them, all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always that you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and stand before the Son of Man. Right? So, hey, you got to pray that the Most High deem you worthy to be able to escape the things that's going to come, that he's planned to come upon this earth. Right? All the fire, all the famine, all the pestilences, all the destruction. Right? You hope that the Most High and pray that the Most High have mercy and grace upon you to deliver you in that day. Right? Let's get the next precept, the book of St. Matthew, chapter 14, and verse 22. And it reads, and straightway Yahweh constrained his disciples to get into a ship and to go before him unto the other side. So if you don't know this account, this is when Yahweh actually fed the multitude and sent the disciples on their way, and he was going to meet them. Right? Let's pick it up. While he sent the multitude, sent the multitudes away, Salakia, verse 23, and when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. Verse 24, but the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. Right? So the wind could be actually a deep parable or dark saying for the cares of this earth. Right? It was contrary to what's going on. The household is in disarray. You know, the wife is arguing. You know, you're arguing with your wife. The kids are in an uproar. They're not doing well in school. You got bills due. You got all manner of evil going on all around you. All heck is breaking loose. Verse 25, and the fourth watch of the night, Yahweh went unto them, walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, it is a spirit. And they cried out for fear. But straightway Yahweh spake unto them, saying, be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. So Yahweh is trying to comfort them like we're supposed to do to each other. He's letting them know, look, don't worry about what you think it is, but it is I. Just be of a good cheer. And Peter answered him and said, Adawan, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. So now Peter was getting bold. He was getting confident. He's like, look, hey, Adawan, if it's you, allow me to be able to walk to you on the water. Let's see what he says. Verse 29. And he said, come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water. So Peter was focused. Peter had his eye on the Most High. He had that determination. He knew what the course of action was. Let's see how long he stayed on that course of action. He walked on the water to go to Yahweh. Verse 30. But when he saw the wind boisterous, when he saw the cares of this earth going all around him, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, I don't want to save me. And immediately Yahweh stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? Because if you ask the Most High to deliver you, right, to have you, to carry you, to protect you, right, then hey, you have to know that he's going to deliver you in your time of need. Let's pick this up in the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, and verse 5. And it reads, ye also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house. So, hey, you got to kind of know that you're a lively stone. The Most High is dealing with you, and you're part of the building of the house of the Lord, right? The Adawan, the Most High, right? And holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to Yahweh by Hamashiach Yahushai. Wherefore also it is contained in the scripture, behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, elect, precious, and he that believeth on him shall not be confounded. So the Most High is letting you know, if you believe on him, you will not be confounded nor left behind. Verse 7, unto you therefore which believe he is precious, but unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made the head of the corner, and a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense, even to them which stumble at the word. Right? So, hey, if the Most High didn't call you, if your faith was little, if you didn't walk in the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, hey, then, hey, this is not for you. He says, even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient, whereunto also they were appointed. The Most High appointed them not to get it. The Most High appointed them to stumble. He appointed them to be a rock of offense. Verse 9, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and an holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. So hey, you got to be thankful in this thing that the Most High called you out of darkness into this marvelous light. Let's pick it up in the book of 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 15. And it reads, love not the world. So you can't love this filthy, nasty, disgusting place. It says, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but of the world. So you got to understand and know that, hey, this love is not of the Most High. It is of the world. Verse 17, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of Yahweh abideth forever. So we know we're looking for that spiritual body. We're looking for that spiritual retribution. We're looking for that spiritual cash in. Not that pick 5, not that daily double, the street number. We're not looking for the mega millions. We're looking for the spiritual zillions, man. We're looking for that number that hit and it's forever. Right? So let's pick that up in the book of St. John, chapter 15 and verse 19. It's the book of St. John, chapter 15. We'll start at verse 19. And it reads, if you were of the world would love his own. So if you were of the world, Yasharala, the ones that are called, the ones that know this understanding, then the Most High would have gave you to the fish, to the shark. Because he said, I send you as a sheep to the wolves, man. He said, if you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. So you know why you're not getting along with your children. You know why you and your mom don't get along. You know why you and your sister been feuding forever. Why you and your brother never saw eye to eye. Unc is not your favorite uncle anymore. Why? Because, hey, you're not of the world. They are of the world. It says, remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they keep my saying, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know him. They know not him that sent me. So, hey, he know that you're going through this because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai love you and you're called of the Most High. Let's pick it up in the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10. It's going to be my last precept of the day. And I'm going to pick it up at the verse 20. And it reads, it's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10 and verse 20. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to Yahweh. Right? Because a Gentile, it would sometimes mean Israel, but a lot of times other nations. Right? And when you don't know who you are, you're dealing with the spirit of a Gentile. It says, which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to Yahweh. They're keeping Christmas. They're keeping Thanksgiving. They're keeping all these wicked pagan holidays and not the way of the Most High. It says, and I would not that you should have fellowship with devils. So he's actually equating them to a devil. Right? Because they're deceiving you, thinking that it's okay to walk the way they walk. It says, you cannot drink the cup of Yahweh and the cup of devils. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of devils. Do we provoke Yahweh to jealousy? Are we stronger than He? Right? So, hey, He's letting you know that we're not stronger than Yahweh and we can't provoke Him. So, therefore, you got to separate yourself, come out of this world, and continue to walk in the way of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. So, giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Hashem like Yahweh Shai. I pray that you got something out of the inspirational scriptures of the day. And I'd like to tell you, Shabbat Shalom. Shalaki. Shalom.